One of the ways we can reduce the size of our email boxes is to clean up messages that have large attachments. In many cases, the size of your email box can be decreased by 50 to 80% by deleting messages with large attachments. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to delete messages with large attachments, delete attachments but save the message, and save attachments to another location while removing it from the message. This tutorial applies to Microsoft Outlook 2010. So on my screen I have Outlook 2010 opened up for my email, and I'm going to click on this File tab up here. When I do that, there's a button that says Cleanup Tools. When I click on that, I'm going to select the Mailbox Cleanup option. And there's a host of tools in here that you can use to clean up your mailbox, but we're going to focus on this first item here where it says Find Items Larger than 250 kilobytes. So I'm going to leave that at the default, and I'm going to click this Find button, and it will open up a dialog which is basically an advanced search in email, and it will find all of my messages that have attachments that are larger than that size. I'm going to maximize this window so that you can see a little bit better. Now the default is for this list to be sorted by the received date. I'm going to click on the size column, so now that the list is sorted by size, and I'm going to scroll up to the very top, and you'll see that I have some attachments in here that are 15, 14, 13 megabytes big. That's a pretty big attachment to store in your email box. So I'm going to look at these, and to begin with I'm going to show you how you can delete those. So this first one, this data center presentation, I don't need, so I'm going to click on it, single click on that. And then to select multiple items in this dialog, I'm going to hold down my control key. So be sure to hold down your control key. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to select some of these, and I'm going to delete them. Isaac Review, don't need that. Retreat Planning Meeting, don't need that. And so once I've selected those, what I can do is I can right click and then select this delete option. It prompts me, are you sure you want to permanently delete the selected items? And I'm going to say yes. And they're gone. So now those particular items have been deleted. Let's say for a second that I would like to delete attachments but save the message. So for example, I'm going to pick one of these here. Let's say this data center presentation message. If I double click on that and it opens up the message, I can see that here's the message. Without clicking on this, I'm going to right click on this attachment and I'm going to select Remove Attachment and then close this message. And what that does is it saves the message, but it deletes the attachment from that message. That's another thing that you may want to do. The third thing that I'd like to show you how to do is how to save an attachment to another location while removing it from the message. So you want to save both of them, but you'd like to take the attachment out of your email. So for example, let's say that this ISR file here, I'm going to open that up. And once again, without clicking on it, I'm going to right click over this attachment. And I'm going to save this attachment as something else, and I'm just going to save it to my desktop right now. So I just saved that attachment to my desktop. Now I'm going to go back, right click on it again, and remove the attachment from that message, and then close the message. That has the effect of saving that attachment to a location so that I can look at it later, but removing that from the message. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions about this procedure or any kind of task that you can use to reduce the size of your email box, please call the service desk at 862-7990.